Hello, 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 all you beautiful souls. So in this video, I made a video about this where you could feel the essence of soul, about what is soul. But in this video, I would like to delve deeper into what is soul and why you came here and what this soul journey is all about. What is happening during this soul journey and how this even all started for you in this lifetime. And I am Cheyenne. I'm an Ascension Master Ascension Guide, and I help guide people towards soul alignment. And I do that through the soul alignment process, which I learned from my beautiful teacher who learned her method from the pioneer of soul alignment. And I want to say all these teachings are truth-based, 100% truth-based. And again, they work 100% of the time as well because it is divine truth. And so most of the teachings that you will find out there, if they do not come from me, are not going to be real. They are not going to be actual truth because many people are not aligned to soul, but they are advertising different things, different identities and groups, even being a soul guide or an ascension guide. And I've seen that with many people, not just people who have, taken my materials or, repeated my materials without doing the aligning work. Quite a few people, but I've seen it from other people that are, offering these services and they are just not there yet. And that is fine. Everyone is where they should be on their journey. But here you will only get truth-based, soul-aligned teachings that work 100% of the time, okay? So basically, what is your soul? Your soul is your consciousness. It is your creative divine spark, and it is your essence. It is what you are. It is true for you in each and every single one of your lifetimes, not just this lifetime. As you're watching this, this is only a blip in the map. You've done this 100 times, okay? So out of all of your lifetimes, what has remained, once you depart the physical plane, is your soul. And that is a vibration. It's a vibration of oneness and pure consciousness, So you are aware of your energy and your vibration and what that is doing in each and every single moment, okay? So you're able to balance that energy out. And so what happens, before you come to this physical world at its current existence, because we've lived many lifetimes and it's changed. Okay, so your soul originates from the 5th dimension. That is a state of pure unconditional love, pure consciousness and pure awareness of your vibration and energy and every single thing that you are transmitting in each and every single moment. And so what happens is you come down to this physical world, and depending on where your energy left off, it had to come back into that same field. And for most of us, that was the 3rd dimension. So what happens is you had parents or circumstances that were very 3rd dimensional, and so you assimilated and picked up on those things, and slowly and slowly and slowly over time, your soul and its essence got masked by this physical world, by the things of this physical world, which resulted in your fear-based energy. So when we are born, we are fearless. We don't have fears. We don't think certain things. We don't think of ourselves as sexy or look at another person and feel that they are attractive and we have a crush, or, this car is better than this car because this one costs more, or, something about poor people needing help, or, we don't have those thoughts. We just come in with this vibration of oneness, with this vibration of ourselves, right? And through the 3D paradigm, we learn about a bunch of things about how things are, the way they're supposed to be, or how we're supposed to be. And we also have, core wounds and things that happen to us throughout our life that shape our way of thinking and feeling about ourselves, which is all fear-based energy, right? And so throughout the lifetime, if you're watching this, you probably resonate with this. Living in that fear-based energy, you don't recognize it because it's seemingly normal. It's what life is, until eventually you reach a point where it feels like your breaking point, which you may have reached if you're watching this, but you may not have reached it. You don't have to reach it to align to your soul. It just happens to be very common for many people, including myself, because that's when your soul is able to break enough for you to see that something is off with what is going on within you. You're able to see that something is off and something, is not quite right. Something you just can't put your finger on it, but something is not quite right. And that's because your fear-based energy is not stable. It's not constant. I mean, how many times have you changed the way that you think and feel and believe and behave and whatever in your life? So many times, right? It's not constant. Your soul is constant. Your soul is your consciousness. Your soul is your vibration, and it's your essence. It's your unique divine spark. And so once you hit that breaking point, then at that point you're able to see that, something is off. And so that makes you become aware of your fear-based energy. One, many people are not aware that they are living in fear-based energy. But when you reach that point, that is your breaking point. That's when you become aware that there's fear-based energy there and something needs to change. And throughout that process, it doesn't have to be long and drawn out. You can do this simply through the soul alignment process, but there's so much misinformation out there. So through that fear-based energy, it gets heightened. So you're searching for answers. You're watching this video. You're going online all the time. You're trying to figure everything out. You're trying to figure out how to do this thing right. And that is, again, you becoming aware of your fear-based energy. It's like that first little step towards seeing exactly what it is. And that's basically, the journey of your soul, and what that kind of is. And so through you balancing your fear-based energy through the soul alignment process, you're able to actually come to the vibrational awareness of what's going on and get out of, your mind, get out of your fears, get out of what you believe things are, and you're actually to see what things are, what actually is, from your state of being and from your place of knowing through that vibrational process. And therefore, you can do soul alignment. You can come back to your soul. You can come back to the truth of who you are through the soul alignment process. It works 100% of the time because it is divine truth. And why does it work 100% of the time? Because your soul is divine truth. It's only our fear-based energy that lies to us or, makes us believe different stories about what's actually going on, or tries to attach things together that actually have nothing to do with your soul journey, or go back into old narratives about things. And it's just all based in separation. It's all based in you not actually being aware of your energy and what is actually going on in that situation, right? And so maybe you can resonate with this, and these are very key pointers that can help you on your journey. But basically, that's what this whole thing is about, is recognizing your fear-based energy when it comes up, seeing your fear-based energy, and choosing love energy through balancing that fear-based energy into what is actually going on. You being aware of what is going on, no longer denying it or lying to yourself, or, using your fear-based energy as an excuse to not face the truth. It's you being real and raw and honest with yourself and coming back to that truth of who you truly are. Okay, and from that point you can embody soul, you can embody essence, and live a life of integrity and love and joy and happiness, and have that freedom from that place of awareness of what is the divine truth and what is actually going on, and everything else in your life will fall into place. That's the last step. I talk about that in my podcast. But yeah, don't focus on the physical world on your soul journey. It's irrelevant what anything is going on in the physical, how things appear in the physical, what things look like in the physical. Nothing is ever as it seems or ever as we believe it to be. It's all energy, it's all vibration, and you are here to balance your energy. And if you're watching this, it's because your soul knows that you are finding the truth and you are that much closer to actually recognizing it for yourself. All right, goodbye, all you beautiful